Hello and welcome back to What the Tesla. Last time I was sat here I was ordering my brand new Tesla Model 3 Performance. Today I'm going to be buying something else. I'm not buying a new Tesla, but what I am buying is for the Tesla, and it is the Enhanced Autopilot. So every now and again Tesla offer the Enhanced Autopilot, which offers most of the functionality of the full self-driving. The differences between Enhanced Autopilot and Full Self-Drive I will somehow put on this screen here. But as you can see, it's really just two things. One is the promise of eventually being able to navigate on city streets automatically. The only other one that's available actually right now is the stop sign recognition and the red light recognition. Alright then, let's order Enhanced Autopilot. Okay, so you can make this upgrade in two ways. The first way is to use the app. You simply open up the Tesla app. Within the app you have an option called Upgrades. So if you simply tap Upgrades, that then shows you the available options that you have. The other way of ordering this is the way that I'm going to do it, just because it's easier for me to record my screen and have it as a YouTube video, is on the Tesla website. So I am now recording my screen. If you go to tesla.com and then once you're in your Tesla account online, if you simply click Buy Upgrades, then it's obviously going to ask you to sign in to make sure that you are who you say you are. Once you're logged in, you have the same two options that you have on the mobile app. You have the Enhanced Autopilot and then the full self-driving capability. Here in the UK, the differences between the two are actually very minimal just because of the law. Now, is it worth spending double the amount of money for stop sign recognition and traffic light control, with also the promise of auto steer on city streets eventually? I personally don't think so at the moment, and once you make the purchase of the Enhanced Autopilot, then you can incrementally increase to spend another £3,400 or possibly a little bit more than that, just to get then the full self-driving capability. So here in the UK, whilst it is still limited, you still need to have your hands on the steering wheel even to use the Navigate on Autopilot, and then you also need to tap the indicator for the auto lane change. It's still a very good package to have. Right then, let's click on Add. That's now in my cart. You can see at the bottom. Click on Next. Having a bit of deja vu here. I need to go get my wallet. Got the wallet. And it looks like it's actually stored my card details from last time, which is very convenient. Let's just read the small print here. All sales are final. Upgrades are not eligible for refund after 48 hours of purchase. A refund can only be requested once per upgrade. Upgrades purchased together will be refunded together in full. Okay, let's do this. Place order. Upgrades purchased. Where's the hedgehog? There's no hedgehog. Maybe I'll add a hedgehog in.
Nerd alert!
Much better. I've missed that hedgehog. Right, so it does say that it will take a few hours for it to come through to my car. That's absolutely fine. I am not in any mad rush. Let's have a look on the app then and see. So at the moment it's still showing as available. However, let's go back into it, refresh the app. There we go, it's gone. I've just got the full self-driving capability, which interestingly I thought was going to be more expensive. However, it's £3,400. I think last time Tesla did this, which was about 6 months ago, once you purchased the Enhanced Autopilot, then the full self-driving capability was an extra £1,000 on top if you'd bought them separately. But this time it looks like they've actually made it just so that it's half price, and if you want to upgrade to the full self-driving capability, it's £3,400, which is a lot of money at the moment, and I'm not going to be spending that. Right then, should we go find out what the difference is? Okay, as you can see, the car is on the drive, and I'm going to try summon. Okay, so within the app I now have summon as an option. Disconnected from vehicle, reconnect. I've seen some videos where you need to be fairly close. Well, that didn't go very successfully. Oh, spoke too soon. It works. Okay, so forwards and backwards work. Let's try smart summon. Okay, I've had a few error messages. So one is summon cannot be started at this time. And the other error I had was that it thinks that this is a public road, even though it's clearly not, it's my driveway. So we'll try one more time. Go to target, preparing to summon. No, again, smart summon is not available on public roads. Well, that is a shame. I guess we'll just have to do forwards and backwards then instead. Pretty cool. Okay, so summon was a bit of a fail. I am not particularly impressed with that. I mean, it's great that you can go forwards and backwards out of the drive. It's a very tight driveway, so that could come in handy, especially when I'm getting the kids in and out of the car. The next thing to do then is to take the car out for a drive and see what the other features are of this Enhanced Autopilot. One of the problems with the standard autopilot, again, is that when you go into a new speed limit, it doesn't speed up or slow down the vehicle. It just keeps it at the previous speed limit, which has caught me a couple of times when I've gone into a 30 limit from, say, a 40 limit, and I've still been going a little bit faster than I would like. So then I've had to, disengage autopilot or tell autopilot to slow down. So I'm hoping now with this Enhanced Autopilot, it will make those speed changes on its own. All right, let's get going. Has anybody else had an issue with autopilot where it pulls you very close to the near side curb? It does really scare me because it's certainly not my usual driving position on the road. It pulls you very far left. Right, so engaging autopilot, the current limit is 30 miles per hour. And in about 100 meters, that's going to change to 40 miles per hour. Okay, now we've gone into the 40 mile an hour speed limit. And again, it's not done it. It's stuck me at 31 miles an hour. Oh, that's really disappointing. I genuinely thought that the speed limit would change. I had a Model S as a loan vehicle and it did that for me, but this is just not doing it. Okay, so moving into a 60 limit, again, I'm gonna just put autopilot on, and obviously in the UK I need to keep my hands on the steering wheel, which I will do, and it does keep reminding you to keep your hands on the steering wheel. Okay, and now it is taking me onto a roundabout. No, it didn't like that. Going into a 50 zone, and again, it doesn't slow down. Okay, that is the most frustrating part for me. I really thought that when you go into a new speed limit zone, the Enhanced Autopilot would change the speed limit for you, but it just doesn't do it. The acceleration never gets old. It is just absolutely rapid. It is a weapon. Back in autopilot, doing 70 miles an hour on a dual carriageway, I can see there is a vehicle up ahead that's probably doing about 55, 60 miles an hour. So let's see what happens. So coming up to a vehicle, what's it going to do? It's slowing down. It's slowing down. Ugh. Right, so I have another slow moving vehicle ahead. That one's probably doing about 50 miles an hour. And again, I would like to move out of my lane to overtake. So what's it going to do? Oh, now it's moving me across. So navigate on autopilot. Let's press that and see what happens. And then I'm on autopilot. Wow, okay, this is getting dangerous. What on earth was that? Guys, I'm really disappointed with that. I genuinely thought that the speed limit would change. I thought that the lane change would be a little bit more intuitive rather than having to like touch the screen. Just not a good use of £3,400 in my opinion. So unfortunately, I'm going to keep it for another day. I'm going to see if I have any more luck with the lane change. But if I don't, I'm just going to request a refund because that is a real shame. It's missing some really key features. Alright, I'm going to close the camera off now and I will see you when I'm testing it again tomorrow. Right, it's the next day and I need to get my car out of the drive. I've deliberately parked it way over to this side. So let's try the summon and then I can get the kids in the car. Here we go. Very slowly. Perfect. And now the kids can come outside and I can get them in the back doors without dinking them on the fence. Hey guys, it's now the next day. I spent most of last night researching what on earth was going wrong with autopilot. However, it does seem that the two things that I found yesterday are still the same. So when you move into a new speed limit zone, so for example if it's going from 30 to 40, whilst it says it on the screen that it's recognized that you're now in a 40 limit, you have to press the actual 40 limit sign on the screen in order for it then to adjust the speed. And it's the same if it goes from 40 to 30 or 70 to 50. You have to press the screen to make it slow down or speed up. The second thing is the auto lane change. Now, I've played around with it a little bit today as well with navigate on autopilot and just with it in autopilot on its own. And it does seem, again, that you have to indicate and then you have to very slightly nudge the steering wheel or press on the screen for it to move lanes. By which point, you might as well just do it yourself anyway. Let's go for a spin. One of the things I admittedly haven't tried is the auto park feature. I don't think it works on my driveway, but we can give that a go when we come back. What do you think? Do you want to see some karaoke from me? So here we are, same part as we were yesterday. It's a 30 limit, heading into a 40 limit, and what we'll see here is that the car will not automatically speed up, but then if I press 40 on here, now that's changed to 40 max, and it is slowly increasing my speed to 40 miles an hour. The main question is though, is it just as easy for me to turn autopilot off and then turn it back on again and for it to recognise that it's 40? Okay, I now have two lorries up ahead. They are probably about 300 metres away from me at the moment, and lorries are generally in the UK stuck at about 55 to 58 miles per hour. I'm doing 70 miles an hour, so with a bit of luck, the car is going to ask me now to change lanes, and there we go. So confirm change into faster lane, use turn signal to confirm. So I'm now indicating, however the car hasn't moved, you need to you need to gently pull the steering wheel across in order for it to move. By which point I might as well have just changed lanes myself. So here we are on the slip road. Again, come on, speed up, speed up, speed up, speed up. And now it's indicating to move over. And it did take me on quite well that time. Not bad. Okay, so indicating, again it's asking me to apply slight turning force and then it moves over. And then it stops indicating and carries me on. Okay, one more annoying thing I found is if you want to change lanes and you're in autopilot, even if you indicate and nudge the steering wheel, if you nudge the steering wheel just a little bit too much, it thinks that you actually want to take control of the car. So then it kicks you off autopilot anyway. My next exit is in 0.2 miles, and I'm hoping it's going to start slowing me down and taking me off at this exit, which it is doing, and it's started indicating, and it's taking me off at the exit. And it's slowing me down for the roundabout. Now that is one thing that is very different to the standard autopilot. It doesn't do that on autopilot normally. So that is a nice feature to have. Alright, let's try the auto park feature. So I'm just driving up the driveway. I'm going to drive past the space that I want to go into, and then going to press reverse. Oh, look. Start. So I have my hands off the wheel. It is doing a pretty good job. Oh, it's quite close to that left wall. Oh. Got no hands. Oh, this is weird. Wow. Okay, auto park's a winner. Why that's not included on a 50 grand car, I have no idea, because you can get that on much cheaper cars for free. Okay then, time for the verdict. So, what do I like about it? One, I think the auto park that we just saw, that's pretty cool. That works really well. The second thing I like about it is summon. So you can get the car to roll in and out of the driveway without you being in the car. So as you can see, it's pretty tight on this driveway, and being able to move that out so I can get the kids in without them dinking the doors is a good thing. The other thing I like is the auto lane change, because it doesn't kick you off autopilot. You can still move into a new lane and keep in autopilot. But then that leads me on to the things that I don't like about the upgrade. So the first thing is the navigate on autopilot. When it's doing the lane changes, you still need to press the indicator, you still need to nudge the wheel, not too hard, because if you nudge the wheel too hard, it disengages autopilot, but it will change you lane and keep you in autopilot. So that is very good. The other thing that I was really hoping for, which unfortunately isn't the case, is when you go into a new speed limit, then the car should adapt to that speed limit. However, it doesn't do that, and I've watched a few videos as well last night that basically confirm that even in the full self-drive package, it won't do that. You still have to press the new speed limit on the screen. Now that's okay, but by the time you've hit those signs to go from, say, a 50 to a 30 limit, and then you reach to push the 30 limit sign on the screen, it then takes some further time for you to slow down, and no doubt there'll be a speed camera sat right in front of where the sign is, and you'll end up getting a speeding ticket. Or worse, you'll be breaking the law by speeding. So then, there are pros and cons. Do I think it's worth £3,400? I'm afraid not. Not in the UK at this time. I think there's still a long way for it to go. Once the law has changed and the additional features like the auto lane change automatically have been applied, then actually it might be worth that £3,400. But right now, it's just not worth it. I'm sorry if anybody has purchased the full self-drive package. I'm glad I didn't, let's put it that way. And look, this is all just my opinion. Like I said, I'm being very negative in this video. That's not how I feel about the car. I love the car and I think it's an absolute beast. I would highly recommend a Tesla Model 3 to anybody because it is just a great, really great car. However, should you pay for the upgrades at this time in the UK? It's a no from me. I'm a bit gutted because I was really genuinely excited. Hopefully you saw at the start of the video. I was really excited that they'd brought out this Enhanced Autopilot again. I've been waiting for it since I bought the car because it's only just been made available again. And I didn't want to justify spending £6,800 on the full self-drive because some of the features I just don't need. But that enhanced autopilot, I was so excited, and then I've tried it out and it's just not what I was hoping for. So I'm really disappointed, as I'm sure you can tell. So I will be asking for a refund from Tesla. Right then guys, thank you so much for watching What the Tesla. I hope this video has been informative. If it has, give me that thumbs up, subscribe to the channel. I promise the next video will be much more positive. I know this has been a bit of a downer, but you know, I just want to give an honest review. So hopefully I've done that, and I will see you next time on What the Tesla.